this is actually, he's just typed this one out because I need to know from you about this. Now, I'd heard about this and I don't know many details, and you might be able to give more details on this. And it's about a prank that was played regarding a pig's head.
Oh, yeah.
Are you able to tell this story? Because I'd heard it briefly and it sounds mental. Like something like this just wouldn't happen these days.
No, it's out there. Anyway,
it is. So,
So it's not like I'm not giving away dressing room secrets.
Yeah.
But yeah, things escalated at Stoke. I remember Michael Owen's car got wrapped and egged, and then there was like it kind of escalated from there, and lots of stuff was going on. Someone brought in like loads of fish, and they were putting in like trout in people's cars. Yeah, so if you put it in the exhaust, like you don't even know it's there, and it just fucking smells like the whole car stinks. A trout.
Shouldn't be encouraging it, but it's good.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, but you can hide it under the seats, and you just think, what is that smell? And so things were getting bad, and the final straw was, someone had put someone's jacket down the toilet. That's how it all started, I think. Someone put someone's jacket down the toilet while it was an unflushed toilet, which wasn't great. And then anyway, John Walters eventually went to the butcher's and ordered a pig's head, and it took a week to get delivered. And then when you see it, it was a pig's head,
proper good one. Yeah.
And then it was all just a case of the wrong timing, and everything just went wrong because he brought it in. He tried to put it in Glenn Whelan's locker, but he put it in Kenwyne Jones's locker, which wasn't great. He didn't take too kindly to that.
You can imagine.
And then it was the wrong locker. Do you know what I mean? And then so he put a brick through someone's car window.
That's the normal response.
That he thought who did it.
Right.
Yeah.
So it was like no one meant any of this by it. It was all just like went wrong, and then it just all escalated, and then it was like, right, I think the prank needs
So it was a prank war that ended there.
Yeah, but there's a picture of the pig's head because I think it was Breck Shea's American player. So the picture is out there. You can see the pig's head online if you want to look at it. There's the picture of the dresser. Someone put it over his own face, and
it's giving us a warning.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you got it there. There he is.
This thing is huge.
That's terrifying. So what? You open your locker?
So that was my locker right behind him, actually. Yeah. So
no, but if you actually opened your locker, you'd
shit yourself.
Yeah. And you'd actually just get angry because that's terrible.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
He pre-ordered that a week early. You know how insane you gotta be to genuinely thought about it.
Proper good butchers.
Yeah, well, that was just getting tossed around the change room. That's
so grim.
Chaos.
Things like that would just never run.
A bit dodgy place. You got Alton Towers. This.
Yeah. I don't know I just like stuff like this would just never happen anymore. Like stuff like the prank wars, or if they would, it would be like,
the media just.
I've nicked your go-yard bag.
Yeah,
that's probably as far as it would go. But yeah, I just feel the dressing room, even in general. Can I just say that right there is a Barclays dressing room?
That's all right.
Like that's just a stand. Nowadays, it's like they're in a Formula One car.
Spurs one and
you see all this new stuff.
Mad now, aren't
they? Do you wish you had that, or did you quite enjoy the?
I don't know. Like the training grounds now are amazing, so it would be nice to be a part of that.
Especially when so much as well.
Spend so much of your time.
Yeah. It's a nice place. Like the players don't want to leave.
What was the best training ground that you'd been to? Or trained at even?
Well, obviously, like the ones now, like I look at, I've been to Spurs' one recently. It's off the scale. Leicester as well, the new one now.
I did a video there, mate. Unbelievable the levels they go to.
They're like hotels now. But like for me, I mean, ours weren't great. I mean, I trained in a Navy base with Portsmouth. I was 19. And the Navy, I always remember it, Collingwood Navy base. So we're down there in Portsmouth, HMS Collingwood. And I always remember we used to come after training and we'd go over to where the Navy eat and all that. And they hated, they marched in, all in, obviously, unison. We're coming in like flip-flops and shorts.
That's mental.
And we're like eating with the Navy guys. And then when I was at QPR, we were in a school. There was no other people there, but it was like... I mean, it was mad, and then I went to the other end of the scale when it was like towards the end. It was the best training grounds around. So, but I'm glad I lived in that era.
Yeah.
the Barclays era.
Proper football, proper changing
I
rooms.
did. I enjoyed it. Yeah,
Yeah.
It was good because I got a little bit of both. I got the old school mentality, and then I got the kind of new wave of it being much more professional and better.
How structured is it when you get to the top in terms of your life? Are they tracking what you're eating? Are they doing all of that stuff at that level, at that time even?
Yeah, it was like any kind of percent is the difference in it. So watching, we had dietitians, we had people training, we had sleep coaches, people that would, you didn't realize how important sleep is to a footballer or an athlete's life. You know what I mean? Like your body regenerates, and that's when you're resting, that's when, everything kind of, you get back to optimum level again. And if you're not sleeping properly, how much that affects you, and all the stuff about your phone and your iPad and the TV, like how bad that is for you. Yeah. Just to read and then go straight to sleep is so much more beneficial. And I didn't realize even like 15 minutes or 20 minutes of like deep sleep during the day, how much that does for you. Like it's, if you can do that, it's huge for you. Like it's almost the equivalent of like a few hours sleep in the night.
Yeah.
So I can't sleep during the day, man. It's difficult.
I wake up so grumpy. I wake up so grumpy.
If you can have too much or too little, and there's an optimum level.
Right. Okay. So you just got to strike that balance.
Yeah.
They got them life hacks.
Yeah, I know. It's incredible like how sports science has sort of developed now, and even to the point, like obviously at the time it was where you were, it would have been intense, but I can only imagine now, like it just keeps evolving to the point where where people, every minute of these players' lives is probably scheduled.
Yeah. It's unreal.
Remember the stories that everyone was telling about Ronaldo when he went for dinner at Ronaldo's house?
Yeah.
Go over and it was like, right, we're gonna eat dinner, but it was just rice, chicken, plain as it can be, vegetables. Then we're gonna go play football outside. Then we're gonna go in the pool. Then we're gonna do sauna, a massage, and then gym. And he was like, I just wanted dinner.
He's a machine, though, isn't he? A machine. They used to do this thing. Obviously, you boys are too young to remember it, but the fastest footballer. So they used to have all the players. Like, so imagine you did this in the league, right? You had Kyle Walker, Erling Haaland, the fastest people in the league, Rashford, whoever you fancy. Imagine you line them up, right, in a 100-meter race.
They used to do this.
They used to do this.
No, they didn't.
Yeah,
where would they show it?
Google this. There was a race. I think it was Paul Williams of Coventry.
Yeah.
And he blitzed it. It was like 91. And everyone was like, this is amazing. But then, footballers, it's all got a bit precious, isn't it, now?
Yeah,
and it's like
injuries.
Yeah, injuries and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
We'll have too much money. Back in the day, it was a thing. And I'd love to see it now. Imagine
that would be amazing.
Seriously, a pay-per-view, right? You had Mbappe, Kyle Walker, like whoever, like the pace merchants.
Yeah. You've got my money.
Van de Ven.
I will be there.
Like Vinicius Jr.
Mate, that would be so good. One thing that I know.
There you go. It's at Wembley. Look, half time at Wembley.
What is this? How have I never heard of this?
100 metres at Wembley. We used to be at Wembley like half time.
Here we are.
Yeah, it's the race.
Oh my God.
It's the Rumbelows Cup.
They're calling the part of the country Central East. Like, what's going on?
Yeah. This. There we go. Look.
They were using shillings.
Yeah, look, it's the Rumbelows, but they had all leagues and everything, like different leagues.
Is that on grass?
Yeah, that one's on grass. But they did it. They did. So the final was held at Wembley at half time in the FA Cup, I think, or like something like that, League Cup.
Wait, mate, this is unbelievable.
Oh, you're not lying. If you had
certain
the top footballers doing this,
yeah, imagine how good that would be.
Yeah. Some players be getting found out though, transfer value in a bin.
Modric smokes everyone in that though.
Yeah.
A few injuries, no doubt, or something like that.
If
I'll tell you what I'd love to have seen though, and I know there's about a million reasons why people don't want it, but I do think it is good fun, is those all-star games that they do in America. They've spoken about doing it here, and now that could potentially be a victim of woke nonsense.
Well,
but
like a north v south
from you.
Would it be a north
v south would be good.
Yeah, it'd be quality.
That would be good.
Oh, fuck.
But then I think, what about if you win the World Cup or something like that, and then you played like, say, the team that wins the World Cup plays the rest of the world.
Yes, a rest of the world team.
So like if you win the World Cup, so like say France win the World Cup, whatever, then the France are the best team in the world, but then they take on the best of the rest in the world.
Yes.
So what, like a few players from each?
Yeah.
Or no, you're only allowed one player from each international team.
Yeah.